the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Desperados of Mexico City. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's Achane to start the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And, CD, you look at this defense. What kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. They'll run for it with Achane. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out.
Ready.
2nd down and 6 now.
19 right. Come 19. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Across the formation, he hits Austin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Ready. Left wing 19. 18, 5 years.
Stroud. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Devon Achane, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. You look at this Steeler defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Okay,
now
ready.
3rd down and 7.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
That'll be caught. It's Tony. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Desperados respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they called his number in this one.
Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. But you look at this defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's Stroud. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage. So that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with it. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Achane. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now they change things up. Stroud will throw it. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Steelers' touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Desperado 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Their own 18-yard line.
Ready, set.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. That's taken at around the 40. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
Stroud now on 2nd down. He'll dump this off to Achane. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? and who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense. You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
93 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
At the 3-yard line.
Let's go now. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Achane will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. Achane once more, and not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now Stroud. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Steelers 21, Desperado 7.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he'll power his way up near the 25. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's a nice run, a nice game that has to have them feeling pretty good about themselves as we head to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This now a 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. This ball deep for Tony. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a touchdown. Kadarius Toney. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Desperados are back within a score. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Stroud looking to throw. It's caught. Smith. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Stroud. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
Check, hurt, hurt. 19 Lions.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This ball deep for Tony. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Throw caught by Achane. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and nothing but daylight ahead. How about this? Racing to the end zone and touchdown! Elijah Mitchell, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Desperados come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 43. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
Trap 60. 60 Maverick.
Stroud to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Stroud now to throw.
22-yard line.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Calvin Austin, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Okay, ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll set up to throw. Caught on the right side, Reed. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check smash. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Hurt. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Tony. He's got another one.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Tony. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Hey, smash.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Warriors 70.
2nd and 11. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now this likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw here. And it'll be intercepted. Here's Harris to return it. And the Steelers are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And got his man complete. Now he's loose again. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devon Achane with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd and 9 now. This ball deep for Tony. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 46 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Alert! Alert!
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. T.J. Hockenson. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the double.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, absolutely.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Drop 60, drop 60. Ready?
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Now he's into the clear again. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, the offense down.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
On the ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jacorian Bennett has it, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Desperados 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Ready.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And now here is another interception. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Titans. 19 Titans. Warriors 70. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and
Now back to throw.
at the 19-yard line.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And my goodness, another interception. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's 2nd down.
Stroud looking to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Dragon 60.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Trap 60, trap 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Steelers 75, Desperados 21.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Now a 2nd and 6.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
From Mexico City, first down.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts